Now, what proportion of the mix was liquid amyl nitrate?
A tablespoon.
What kind of scientific measurement is a tablespoon? What were you making, lasagna?
I was just testing a new rocket fuel I made. I was trying to make dinitride trioxide from a dry ice condenser work as an oxidizing agent.
Where were you doing this? Chemistry class?
No, I've set up a lab in my garage.
Your garage? Working alone, not supervised with dangerous chemicals?
Yeah, I know now I shouldn't have taken the chance. I'm sorry.
Let's monitor his intramuscular calodentic response. Get the iron bar. Turn on the opticon phsyclometer.
Ready, sequence begin.
40 lats, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 67, 68.4 maximum.
It seems to be his limit. However, I see no sign of weakening.
Is he in a coma? Why? The accident was 36 hours ago. He should be conscious by now.
Oh, we're keeping him unconscious. This is a process called electrosleep. We got it from the Russians. We generated an electric pulse directly into his skull through those electrodes. The pulse matches the alpha rhythm, and the body, in effect, resonates with the impulse. As long as we keep the current going, he'll sleep. Won't feel any pain.
The atmosphere on Earth is about 15 pounds for every square inch of our bodies. 15 pounds for every square inch?
Well, we don't feel it, Oscar, because the 15 pounds per square inch inside our body, it equalizes.
Right. That's why a deep-sea fish, a fish out of water, explodes when it's brought to the surface. It's pressurized for the bottom of the ocean, not the air. And the bottom of the ocean is much like the atmosphere on Venus. It's thick, it's heavy, and it's dense. To return from Venus, the probe would have had to have circled behind the planet, getting up enough speed to slingshot itself back to Earth. It's like the same technique I used to return from the moon.
But the probe never landed on Venus, Steve. How can it be pressurized for it?
What if it passed through the atmosphere as it went by? Like that?
Of course. It's the only explanation.
How does it look? Is it all there?
It appears to be. That's a very interesting concept. It utilizes an in-tandem precipitation process with post-manufacture combination.
So I can understand it, please.
That's very simple, really. It means that the fuel is manufactured in two parts and then combined.
How long to make enough fuel for a maximum thrust test?
This afternoon.
This is the most marvelous device that our science has created. It is a timeline converter, or TLC. It allows us to speed up our own individual progression through time relative to our surroundings.
Well, then you can pass a whole day in 1 minute.
Oh, in a second, if we wanted to. We have been here for 250 years, but as a group, we have moved quickly from time to time, so to speak. So that while 250 years have passed on Earth, only 2 years have passed for us.
It still seems like 250 years to me.
The
250 years of allergies.
The TLC has other applications.
Such as providing the mild amusement of going from place to place, seemingly in the blink of an eye. Fascinating, isn't it?
Well, Steve, not bad, eh? For a wireless laser projector.
Wireless? What's the light source?
For years, scientists have been trying to learn how the firefly produces light. And here it is. This laser is powered by a synthesis of chemical light energy, similar to that of a firefly.
The dark side is close to absolute zero. Your bionics don't function in extreme cold.
What about a miniature atomic heat module in the suit?
Well, we have one, but we haven't had a chance to test it yet.
Let's call Houston, get Ted Harmon to have that spacesuit ready.
Let's give it a try, Frank.
Angle 0, 45 degrees left.
So that's it, a holograph. You project an image of a zero on converging laser beams. So it looks like a real zero flying right at her. She doesn't know it's just a transparent image.
It's a lot more than that, Austin.
A very strange physiological something happening to him, I'm not sure what. Some highly abnormal cerebral activity is taking place. What we call continuous wave fragmentation. His entire bionic profile is warped. Of course, I have no idea of knowing what it looked like when it was normal.
We can't keep him on ice forever.
What's that?
Neotraxin 3. It's an electrolytic neuroproboscis. It works with the DNA in our bodies to help ward off the spread of disease.
Which disease?
All diseases. When used in concert with other compounds, neotraxin is the basis of all our wonder drugs.
I'm burning right now, Steve! Looking at the sun as an origin of a four-dimensional coordinate system, where position, which is represented parametrically, is plotted against an orthogonal time axis, is given by x1 equals a cosine omega t, x2 equals a sine omega t plus b cosine gamma t, times 3 equals b sine gamma t.
Josh?
This, of course, ignores the ellipticity of the Earth's orbit.